hens and chicks from Roberta's too, as many of these as I've grown over the years. But my planter, I just worked on it this weekend. It's just too big right now. This is, I was saying earlier, I hate that this is called 6-piece because what you're basically getting is 6 containers, but each container is going to hold so many hens and chicks. This is the plant that just keeps having babies. And you can go down to your garden center and find one piece, one plant for, you know, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, sometimes even more depending on the variety. But what we're going to give you from Roberta's are unique varieties that you don't find anywhere else and loads of plants for 3 easy payments of $9.20. Is this cord or Eric helping me with this one?
You got Eric today.
Okay,
again.
Eric. Hens and chicks, nobody does hens and chicks like Roberta's. I would tell everybody, do not buy them from the local store. Get more interesting varieties from you guys.
I totally agree. I think that we source the finest hens and chicks, Sempervivums, from around the world. We don't just go to one spot. We get some from the northwest of the U.S., some from close to the Mediterranean, some from Central America. So we just don't want run-of-the-mill green and brown ones like you see at the big box store.
Yeah. And by the way, at the big box store, or there's a specialty nursery near me, they sell you one little plant. You're sending us, I think Devin and I, when we presented this, in the 6 containers, we counted something like over 40 plants once that was being shipped to our customers.
Yeah, I was just online looking at a big box company selling these things, and one of the plants, like we give you 6 here, their one was $10.
Yeah, well, actually, I've seen them go for higher too, and I bet they do not have the varieties. I like the one on the right that has like the little web design. I'm growing some of those from you right now.
Yeah, that's the cobweb button.
Is that what that's
Looks
called?
like a little button.
Well, I've got a cobweb button at home that I love them. I love my cobweb buttons. They are so beautiful. And could there be a plant that's easier to grow? I don't think so.
No, this is the only one that we can come on with a straight face and say, this plant is no maintenance. Because really, you can plant it and forget it. Its Latin name, Sempervivum, is always living. So that, how would you like to have that to be your name? You're always living. Yeah.
Kind of like the Marine Semper Fi, right?
Exactly. Always loyal. Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at that border. I did one of those on YouTube one year like that, and it's gorgeous.
So
you can get creative with them.
Can you show us exactly what you're going to ship us? Because it's impressive.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I can't tell you exactly what you're going to get because each tray is different.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea, here's 2 of what we are shipping. Can you see this?
Yeah. And so as you can see,
they're totally different.
There's a lot more than 6 plants there.
Oh, yeah. We don't have time to count them all. But look how gorgeous. And the color that they come out of the box, like this. How about this one? You see the 2 red ones on the right?
Yeah.
You say, oh, I got the same one. Or there's 2 green ones up front. Oh, I got the same. They sent me they're different. They change colors as the season goes on. Sometimes they turn red when it gets cold. Sometimes when it gets hot, some will turn red. They do all different kinds of color changing. And they multiply like crazy, don't they?
Oh my gosh, they have babies and I don't even know how many generations of chicks from my original hens, but I've added to them over the years because you bring out different varieties. What you have in front of you in those terracotta pots, that's a good example of how just one little chick can become a hen and then have all her own babies. So
here's what is this? It's a 10-inch bulb container. So if you took one little chick and put it in here and took care of it and watered it, it would fill up this tray in one season just like this.
Look at that. Wow.
Now you can also put different kinds in too. We tend to show them by themselves, but at home I mix them up, and I love the look of a mixed up.
Yeah. Just this weekend, I have a big container. It's shallow, but it's a big bowl. And I took several of your different types of hens and chicks and just popped them in. And in, really in very little time, it's going to be completely overflowing. And when I go on vacation, I don't need anyone to water it.
Right. Yeah. You never probably even have to water it when you're home.
I never actually water them, ever. I didn't even water them when I planted them. Maybe you should, but I don't. I mean, they just really take care of themselves.
So in in the springtime, these things produce, as soon as you start getting long days of light, they start producing babies. And in the summertime, they start flowering. These little pink flowers will pop out. And then after that, they decide they want to produce more. In the fall, they start making more babies. And in the wintertime, they look just like this. Even if it's snow, a foot of snow on top of them, they look like this. They don't turn brown, die down to the ground, and come back every year like a lot of plants. They just hang out.
Well, where do you like to put yours? I use mine mostly for containers, like interesting container gardening. But where would you recommend we put them?
I do containers too. I like that look, just like this. But I would mix it up. I'd put more than one in a pot. Outside my front door, I have a real narrow area that you're really limited. I'm in full sun in the front of my house, and it's going to have to be like a Philip Watson sedum mat or something like that. But instead of that, this is not very aggressive. The hens and chicks don't take over an area. So I put them in this little 1-foot strip that I had, and it's gorgeous.
I love it. So
you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. 3 easy payments of $9.20. Give us a call. This is the last chance to get these from Roberta's. It's our last show of the season. 1-800-500-7590. Some of the most unusual varieties of hens and chicks. It's M83714. And just another update, we have sold out of a second item in the show. Our olive tree has now officially sold out. If you see anything in this show that you like, please call us immediately, because this is truly last chance. Okay, this was so popular earlier in the show, we're going to end our show with how we began. This is the 6-piece